Everybody's just got that extra tempo, and it's just that everybody's got that extra step out here. It's just a lot of fun to be back, and I'm really excited for this year. Guys got NHL experience, it's good. They bring that around the guys, and anything they can bring leadership and just that type of experience that they've played in the league and they've been around, and it's good for young guys to see how they carry themselves. And I'm an older guy now in the league, and I got to kind of be a leader now too, so I got to stay on the ice a little extra, and the guys see that and they want to contribute a little bit more, and they kind of want to do what the older guys are doing in that, and everybody's been an older guy. I've been an older guy in junior, so I know how it is, and it's good. It's good to have young guys and a mix of older guys.
How different do you feel now than say versus day one in training camp 4 years ago when you were first a rookie joining there?
Oh, it's definitely a lot more nervous coming in as a 20-year-old guy, and it's older guys. They got beards and they're taller and they got some muscles, so it's not like that a whole lot like that in junior. But you after you've been in camps and you kind of know what to expect, and Matt Thomas is a good friend and he's a good coach, so it's good to come back. It feels a lot friendlier and it's a lot more family-like.
Back in the old days, guys just used training camp to get in shape, and I think nowadays you got to come in top shape, or you're going to be left behind, and especially at the higher levels. As a young guy, a bubble player, you're trying to make the team. If you don't come in top shape, or one of the top guys, in camp, that you won't have a chance to start up there. And it's back in the early '80s, guys just take the whole summer off, partying, golfing, doing whatever, traveling, visiting with family, and then come to camp. You got a month to get in shape. I think that's the biggest change in the game today from the past. Well, I think just the first day of camp, just guys trying to get their legs, and I know Matty's really stressing conditioning. We got a lot of guys going to be coming back from NHL, AHL camps, filtering down, and they've been going hard for 2 weeks, so we want to be at pace with them. And first day of camp, I think you're just trying to go out. Guys are getting used to new gear and just trying to get the timing of drills down. Guys, you're playing pickup hockey or shinny hockey all summer, so it's one of those things where you just try to get your timing and breaking your gear and get your legs. Foisey's great. He's always full of energy. He looked the same as I remember him in Houston and Minnesota. So he's a guy that brings a ton of energy to the rink anyway. And for the first day of camp, he looked great. Some timings off there for passes and stuff like that, and it's going to happen. Your first day of camp, my right winger was terrible, and Baker, but no, I just kidding. He just walked behind. You're going to make your fair share of bad passes, but it's part of just getting your timing down. And like I said, you can't work on that in the summer. You got to go through full practices, get that timing for drills, and as camp progresses, we'll get better.
I thought it was good for conditioning, but there's a lot of things that's going to get picked. Like passing, shooting, and we'll probably get it as soon as we go on.
What was the experience like in Winnipeg camp?
It was fun. It's always exciting to go to NHL camps, obviously. And I was going hard. And it's just too bad. It's nice to get sent back home, but at the same time, I think the difference between, because I was only there for main camp for the first week, and I know a lot of the pros, the show guys aren't going that hard. So it's still a higher pace though. But I can't even imagine the pace they're going at mid-season. They're at the top of their game.
I thought the pace was real good, considering it was a tough skate today. We kind of picked a concept to work with to kind of get rid of a lot of the habits that you kind of develop in the off season when you're skating on your own, and there was a lot of stopping and starting and changing directions, and I think the guys handled it well. They were all pretty tired by the end, but I think that's the type of skate you want to start off with. And I was really impressed with the work ethic there. The guys gave it the whole time. I think on paper we look like we're a pretty good team, and I think the reality is that everybody on paper looks pretty darn good right now, and we all know that it's only on paper. But I think one thing that we did is we were able to, with a lot of turnover this year, we were able to plug a lot of holes, not so much with a lot of in a youth movement as much as we are going to be a little bit younger on the whole. I think we really did a solid job of replacing veterans that are going to be able to produce every night. And so I really like where we're at in the attitude. Everybody that we brought in, they're excited to be here and they're excited to win. I think the timing for everybody's the biggest thing to get back. A lot of the guys, and I try to make sure that the point was driven home that players are going to start coming down from American Hockey League camps. Some assigned players that have been in NHL rookie camps, they've been in camp for almost a month now, so their timing is going to be right where it needs to be, so we got to get up to pace. But I think those guys really did a good job leading the way. They were all pretty impressive on day one.